frontier. Attack of the Show is the flagship of the internet video game culture. It's going into the frontier, and it's going to, it's basically displaying, a new facet of society and of civilization, and it's this interconnectivity, and that's what I take from it. That's what I take from the knowledge that G4 and Attack of the Show gives me. That, we have this new form of interconnectivity, and a new form and way to communicate and express each other, or express ourselves to each other. And that's the beauty of watching G4. Attack of the Show is that it's a different way to look at life. And I think that's the problem with America too, is that we don't embrace looking at other different forms of life, or different ways of living life. And that's we need that. We need to have that, because that's a survival factor, or survival tactic. The more different kinds of people you have, here, check this out. The more different kinds of people you have in a society, the more colorful and beautiful your society is. When the founding fathers talked about society, they talked about it as a mosaic of people. You know what a mosaic is? It's an art design, and it's artistic and colorful. Everything's just detailed and just beautiful the way it looks. And that's the way they wanted the American population to be. A mosaic of people. People who lived in harmony. People who lived, working together. And we see that every day. And we also see people living in disharmony. And we don't need that. We can live in peace and as brothers, and love and love each other in the sense that we're fellow men. And that's why Martin Luther King was like, I have a dream. It's like, yeah, because you can live as equals. There is there's the black man should not have to live with the sense that I'm a second-class citizen. These guys think they're better than me. And that's the same with women. Women don't have to live in as a second-class gender. They don't have to live subordinate to men. They can live on their own and support themselves. But it's just our culture and society just kind of enforces this idea that women are submissive. They can't take care of themselves. So, but anyways, that's my social revolution right there. Yeah. Okay, so back to me wanting to get on G4. God. And this is the other thing too, is that like I said, I'm not doing this for selfish reasons. I'm not doing this to make people worship me or think of me any better or different. Everybody has the right to do the same thing I'm doing. Unfortunately, you're going to get a little drowned out. But communicate your ideas. Talk about your community. Talk about what's going on. Rally the people, but in a good way. Don't encourage anger. Encourage compassion and communicating. Figure out a way that everybody walks away happy. And I think that that's how we should live our lives. And if you see opportunities, take it. I'm taking an opportunity. This is why I'm doing it. I'm not a creepy guy. I'm not a stalker guy. I'm not a guy that wants creepy or stalker people, by the way. I appreciate my privacy. But I want people to just, live together in harmony. And I would like to, gain from the G4 community. Because, like I said, they must have, there's so much they put forth on the show every day. Attack of the Show and X-Play. I was like, wow. What are these guys like in person? What are these guys like behind the scenes? They're probably dead, though. They're probably just drained of ideas and just the most communicative people you can imagine. And it's not because that they're writers all the time, but it's because they've drained their brains of social interactivity because of the show, writing for the show. That's in my opinion. Because so much laughter, so many jokes, so many and so much energy. And it's and they're able to come off with these jokes so well. And the reason why is Kevin Pereira and Olivia, because they read through the show to begin with, but they've come up with the jokes, and they laugh their heads off going through. I want to, oh my God, I want to hang out with guys who laugh all day, and have good jokes. That's why I want to be part of the G4 community. That's why I want, this is my friend request. It's like, let me hang out with you guys. Let me, just behind the scenes, Hey, I'm a safe guy, like I said, I won't steal, I just want to hang out, and just watch you guys, create. Let me, like, intern or whatever thing. I can just, but anyways, audit or stuff like that. I don't want to get on the show. It'd be cool if I get on the show. Hey, I'll be on the show for free. Actually, yeah, I'll drive to LA, pay my own, my own hotel room, and I'll stay on the show for free. Or work on the show for free. You guys don't have to pay me. I'll just be in the background, to do whatever. But I'm serious, but don't give it to me unless you guys mean it. I don't want to be there and just be like, no, we're just giving this guy it. No, it's like you shouldn't have to just be given something. You should have to earn it. Like kind of work for it. And so that's what if I'm going to be put on the show for any reason, let this be it. That because I'm working for something. And really legitimately too. I want to change the way we operate, the way we live our lives, the way we think about ourselves. Let's think about more worldly problems than our own. Let's think about the world. That's why I like BBC News. That's why I like McNeil Lara Lose Hour and stuff like that, because it's not hype news. It's about the world. It's about stuff that's going on in the world, and the world's like, man, the world's got things going on.